Good evening and welcome to another update video here on my channel for Bitcoin. We are still in an uptrend. I think the uptrend is still not completed. And from our April lows, we are moving up in the fifth wave here in white, which is that whole move to the upside. And we are, in my view, still in the beginning stages of that. Okay, so on our May highs, we finished a larger degree wave 1 here. We got the pullback in a larger degree wave 2 here, and from here on we are now in the third wave. Then we should get another 4 and another 5, and that then should finish a bigger cycle top in my view. Okay, that we're going to discuss in another video where I'm going to watch about, or we're going to take a look about the big picture. For now, I'm going to focus only on the shorter time frame that we know where we are right now. And as I said, from our April lows, we moved up in a wave 1, pullback in a wave 2. We are now in the third wave. And where are we right now in the third wave? In my view, the third wave definitely needs to be a 5-wave move to the upside, labeled here in white in circles, where we should be close to finish a wave 1. We should get a wave 2 pullback. We should get another wave 3, another wave 4, and another wave 5 to the upside. That then finishes our higher degree wave 3, which is the same degree like the 1 and 2 here. And afterwards, still a little bit of a pullback and then another move to the upside. In that wave 1 here now in white circle, in white in brackets here, let me just zoom in. We also need 5 waves. We have done at the moment wave 1, wave 2. We are possibly finished with the wave 3. We are now in this pullback in wave 4, and then we should expect another high to finish that wave 1 here. And from here again, an ABC pullback, and so on. We build to the upside, okay? Let us just move in here and take a look on the shorter time frame, especially in that consolidation phase we are right now in. When we topped here in the third wave on the 14th of July, probably we still have a little bit of, that move to the downside or that correction which is going on from that top here, in my view, still doesn't look finished. The question is, how does that resolve? I mean, we could technically draw a trend line here, and we know when we're going to take out the previous swing highs, for example, that one here at around 119,000, we're going to expect upside continuation, okay? And the question is now, how far are we in this move on this consolidation phase here? The question is, do we expect one more low, possibly retest the 50% here at 114,000 and then continuation to the upside? Or do we really hold higher lows and lower highs, probably inside this wedge pattern, and then move to the upside? Okay, we don't know that yet. The swing low at the moment at, which is this one here, the swing low at 115,000 should hold for this this sideways consolidation pattern here. If we break below that, I mean, we could really retest the 50% here, okay, and then move higher from here. I think we do still need to get at least to 132,000 in this first wave here. And in my view, Bitcoin is heading much, much higher. I don't know that right now, but the way I see it here gives me probabilities that, or gives me an outlook that we at least to finish that. I mean, it's a very, very far move to the upside. It's far away from where we are right now. But if I count it like that, and it's definitely a good fitting count in my view, we still have upside continuation. I think at least we should get to 170,000. I mean, it's far from here, okay, and it could be definitely playing out differently. But as long as we're holding support and we are not breaking any rules of Elliott or guidelines of Elliott or however you're going to call that, there is still no reason to say that Bitcoin is going into the next bear market. At the moment, I still see upside continuation, and we have to see how this is developing. If the market probably going to take the direct move to the upside, I cannot tell you that, but at the moment I do expect sooner or later the finishing stages of this wave 1 in brackets here. We should get this pullback afterwards, hold a higher low, and from here we should rally, honestly. Okay, that's at the moment the view I see it. And let's see if this is playing out, but we have still, in my view, I mean, if we just take a look at the daily time frame of Bitcoin, you see that we are finished, or that I said it on the beginning of the video, that on our January 25 highs, we only finished it, finishing that wave 3 here. Okay, and we should really extend higher, honestly, we should really extend higher. We don't know that right now, but under the actual circumstances, and that is, Elliott wave counting is giving the highest probabilities of trade setups and guided price action. And at the moment, this is the way I see it here. And that fifth wave to the upside here could really be the extending wave. Crypto likes to do these extensions in wave 5s. They really like it. And very often the fifth wave is the strongest one. Okay, that's the case sometimes. And you really say, okay, when does it correct? And sometimes it doesn't, and it really goes and goes and goes and never stops. And that's the part we have to see and investigate or observe here. But for now, there is no reason to get bearish. In my view, the price action or the count still looks for upside continuation. Okay, and this is really an important level up here, where we at the 132,000 level. We should really see if we can manage to hold that wave 2 pullback here and then move higher. It's getting interesting, but for now, I think Bitcoin is on a way to be, and I said it the last time, is one of the strongest asset classes out there, honestly. And a lot of people, they get FOMO now, and they say Bitcoin is moving higher, and crypto, all the altcoin sector is rallying. And no, they get FOMO and they come in the market, okay? But also, if you're new traders trading to crypto, be careful. Really get or learn before you're going to start trading. Don't get in the market with emotions now, okay? Probably wait for this 1-2 setup, and then you can trade. I mean, I cannot tell you how to trade, but if you get in here and you don't expect this retracement, you say, hey, I'm guided now by my emotions because everything is going higher. You need to really be prepared for that 1-2 setup here, or this wave 2 pullback here. And that's really important. As long as we're holding these 5 waves up in an impulse in wave 1, and afterwards we hold this higher low, it's a very nice trade setup. Okay, don't really get caught in your emotions right now, because nothing is going straight up, and also the altcoin sector is probably also heading into a little bit of a correction sooner or later. But we have to see how this is developing. And I wish that you're going to make your trades, but please don't get FOMO in here, okay? Don't really get FOMO, and that's the part I want to make you aware of. If you trade that, just put the emotions aside and really focus on technical analysis and guidelines of Elliott. And if you know how to count, if you know Elliott, then you can be looking for good trade setups here, okay? But as I said, at the moment, I still think that was just a side note for trading, probably, that you don't get caught in something. But at the moment, I still look for higher prices, and at least our wave 1 top here should bring us up to 130,000. Let's see how this pattern here is resolving, this correction sideways phase here, and from here we can see what the market will do. We have an invalidation point for this wave 4 here, which is the 61.8 at 112,000. Okay, if this is the case, we don't have to get anxious. It could also be that we're going to form a diagonal in the wave 1 here. That could work, and from here then we could expect this wave 2 and then launch from here. No reason to get nervous here. We need this last move to the upside to finish our first wave 1 here, and if we don't get this impulse to the upside with one more high, we have to be on the side of caution that probably we have to give the market a little bit of a deeper pullback if we consider this being a diagonal pattern to the upside. Okay, we have to see if that's not really at the moment recognizable because we have two less data at the moment. But I think this support area here is very important. And as I said, this is between 116,000 and 112,000. A break below that level would indicate probably that we have to give the market a little bit more space for the correction. What else can I add here? I mean, really nothing more, okay? It's really nothing more, but we really have to wait for this finished here. Then we should get this higher low and this pullback. Let's see if this is developing or if this is the case, and then we can watch for higher prices in my view. Good, I think that's the update for now. As always, thanks for watching, and if you like the update, please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. And if you really like the comment, of course, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and I wish everybody all the best. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Ciao.